We start tonight with the latest on the crisis in Syria. The president addressing the nation late tonight, asking Congress to postpone a vote on authorizing a military strike in Syria as plans move forward to get Bashar al-Assad to give up his chemical weapons.
Still, though, the president laid out why he says the U.S. needs to respond.
Indeed, I'd ask every member of Congress and those of you watching at home tonight to view those videos of the attack and then ask, what kind of world will we live in if the United States of America sees a dictator brazenly violate international law with poison gas, and we choose to look the other way? America's not the world's policeman. Terrible things happen across the globe, and it is beyond our means to right every wrong. But when, with modest effort and risk, we can stop children from being gassed to death, and thereby make our own children safer over the long run, I believe we should act.
Political reporter Rick Albin is here right now. And Rick, the story tonight is considerably different than it was even 24 hours ago.
Yeah, yesterday at this time, it looked as if the president had one of two bad choices: have Congress refuse his request for military action, or have to back away from his threats to Syria, or act in defiance of Congress if they did indeed vote him down. Tonight, the president, at least temporarily, avoided that unenviable situation by asking Congress to postpone a vote on military authorization while diplomatic solutions are being sought. President Obama said that the United States, in his opinion, should keep intact the threat of what he called a targeted response with a clear objective. That objective, he said, would be to deter the further use of chemical weapons, but now he says he will work with Russia to see if the Assad regime is serious about doing away with chemical weapons that they previously denied having. He wants a vote in the UN Security Council, a vote that would require Russia, a strong ally of Syria, to go along. In the meantime, he says he'll instruct the military to remain ready to take action if diplomacy fails, but that leaves Congress and the White House in more or less the same predicament, trying to get enough votes to pass a resolution or having the president act without such authorization. The Senate has already canceled a test vote for tomorrow, even though the president has asked them to postpone.
And Rick, I know that you were down in the newsroom talking with West Michigan lawmakers. What was their take? What was their reaction tonight?
Well, at least at first blush, Brian, there's really been no change. We've got, first of all, a statement from Senator Debbie Stabenow that says, in part, we must exhaust all credible options to find a diplomatic solution in Syria. And quoting her here, I support the president's efforts to uphold the global ban on chemical weapons to protect innocent civilians and American troops serving abroad. Senator Stabenow was previously in favor of the president's idea about a resolution. Congressman Bill Huizenga was previously opposed, and tonight when I talked to him, he did not seem as if he had been convinced.
I don't believe that the president has made a clear case yet. I think the speech was confusing. You know, he wants it to be a strong response, but limited. Syria is too weak to do anything about it if we do strike them. But if and when they do, Israel's able to protect itself. And I mean, it just seemed like he was all over the place.
Diplomacy for now. If it comes back to a vote in Congress, the president still has a lot of work to do to get those votes.
Rick Albin, thank you.